Southern Ontario's auto industry is reeling from another huge setback tonight.
This one comes from General Motors, which is canceling plans to put one of its major Ontario factories back into operation near Woodstock. Al Sweeney is covering the story for us and joins us live in studio tonight with the latest on this. Al.
Matt, this is the second hit for the Ontario industry in less than a week. Last week, it was Stellantis announcing that it's closing its Brampton plant. This week, it's GM canceling plans to produce electric-powered vans at its Cami plant in Ingersoll. That affects close to 1,200 jobs. The Cami plant overlooks the 401 in Ingersoll, just west of Woodstock. And the mayor says the loss of its jobs is a difficult blow.
It's just devastation, you know. This is another announcement and a long string of announcements that have not been good. This is going to affect not only us, but the wider region of southwestern Ontario and beyond.
General Motors is canceling plans to build its BrightDrop electric delivery van in the plant. It says the problem is the van's not selling well. Production was already suspended earlier this year. Now GM says the Cami plant will not start up again as scheduled, and it won't be calling back about 1,200 workers. The Cami plant was due to reopen next month with one shift producing the electric van.
This morning we got a call from General Motors, and the Premier and I spoke with the President of General Motors.
Provincial and federal governments have provided millions in support for the Cami plant over the years. Ontario's Economic Development Minister says they're going over the agreements with GM to see what can be done.
There are consequences for these companies. We have contracts with them.
But following the Stellantis closure last week, there's new concern about the health of the auto industry in Ontario in the face of tariffs and uncertainty created by President Donald Trump.
The real point is this assault on the Canadian auto sector has to stop.
The union representing Cami employees says Canada has to fight for the future of the plant and the industry.
What we are seeing right now is the floodgates have burst. And we have to, as a country, stand up and say we are going to defend the industrial economy of Canada.
Federal Industry Minister Melanie Joly says they're focused on getting the Cami plant going again.
We need to make sure that we fight for these jobs, that there are new models coming back to Ingersoll, and that GM has a bright future here in Canada.
While Ingersoll's mayor is holding on to hope the plant will reopen.
We're hoping that this is the bottom and that we're going to rebuild to a successful future, but unfortunately we just don't know now.
And on the streets of Ingersoll,
there's a lot of uncertainty in the economy and things in general in manufacturing, I think. And of course we got other issues from across the border and things going on.
We got Christmas time coming and things like that. How do people run their household budgets and things like that? But I think it's all tied to probably tariffs and all of this stuff that's going on with our neighbors.
So there's a lot of concern that the real issue affecting Ontario's auto industry is the uncertainty created by President Trump, with the province calling on the federal government to use whatever tools it has available to protect automaking and its jobs. Matt.
All right, thanks very much, Al.